Take it easy. Oh. Well,
So
there was
slice that thing all the time.
You should all have character roles because I forgot to put a gardener in play. So there you go. There you go. I didn't mess with any tokens. You have them now. Congratulations.
Great.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Noit.
Before fate pulled you away from us, I was going to tell you, TC, I'm sipping on proper 12 myself.
Could do Amni with non-info ability. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have any ideas for an Amni, so I decided to not do an Amni. But Amnis are fun. Great, sweet, let's do it. So the balloonist adds an extra outsider, which means that we can make Majora the drunk, which means that the huntsman no longer adds. The huntsman actually isn't in play, and does not add a damsel. Yeah. So a little bit tricky, but Majora being the drunk huntsman, I think, is pretty fair. All right, so this is a Vortox game, which means that the evil team does not learn who is on their team. I'm sorry, Crash. I'm sorry. However, let's do some bluffs. Yeah, it does make for some fun small town shenanigans. And I like the goblin interaction with not knowing your team. I'm curious to see how that'll play, because a goblin can be a little bit louder. We'll give her Bounty Hunter. Pixie is always an easy fallback. An alchemist? I don't think alchemist would be very helpful for her. We'll give her damsel. We'll give her damsel. How's that? Gossip or Philo? Yeah, Philo is also a good shout. I think damsel would be interesting because that, if she bites on that, that will obscure things for Majora. All right. Stewa is going to learn a 0, of course. Because of Vortox is in play, we should lie to her. And she will trust both of her neighbors because of that. Blake should see... Should he see first? We'll show him tasty cakes. Give him something to think about with tasty cakes. Oh, did I not update to Blood on the Clocktower? Thank you. fell. Hopefully people are all right. Cool, sweet. I think this should be a fun time.
Look years older.
Mhm.
Like, especially me, when my beard grows Bushman style during the winter, I feel like I look like I'm in my 30s.
Mhm.
But as soon as I like trim it down to what it is now, I look like my age. And if I trim it off, I'll look younger.
Like a little baby.
Yeah.
If you trim off too much of your beard, though, you die. So careful about that.
Wow.
Yeah. On a related note, I'm dead. Go ahead and figure out what happened.
Sarah, do you want to have a chat?
Good to see you, Father Ever.
Oh. Both my neighbors just ran off.
Hi.
Do you want to do a 3 for 3?
Sure, I just have one question about the 3 for 3 thingy.
Yeah.
Does it matter, like, from the rules, whether it's from townsfolk or outsiders, or can it be anything?
It can
Like,
be any.
just mixed.
So you could say I'm either an outsider or a townsfolk. It doesn't have to be both.
Okay.
However, like sometimes if you are an outsider and you don't want to tell people who you are, but you want people to know you're an outsider, you can give all outsiders in your 3 for 3. So there are ways to like use what you give as kind of a hint of who you are, but you're allowed to use whatever you want. Highly recommend not using any of them from the evil team, but people have done that before too. But you can use whatever you want in the 3 for 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready, or do you want to take a look? Take a second to look.
I'm ready.
Okay, give me a second to look. 1 second.
Sure. Take your time.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Sure. I am either the poppy grower, the empath, or the damsel.
Okay. Two of those. The damsel doesn't want to be caught, and if you're doing that on purpose, that's fine. So I'm just saying, if you are actually the damsel, if the evil team finds that out, they can call you out and win the game. So if you're actually the damsel, you don't.
I'm thinking that might be the case.
Okay. So I can give you mine as well. I am either the noble, the gossip, or the artist.
Okay. Interesting.
Liars.
All right.
I'll be fine. Well, let's keep going on. Batoi's here, so I automatically have to leave. Boy!
Bye.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
That's true.
Bye.
We missed what she said.
Actually, somebody's gonna be left out.
Right? So, it's okay.
Do you want to give me your 3 for 3?
I mean, I can, I
Don't
can do
say
a
I can hard claim,
What?
because those that say that just makes me worry.
I mean, it's a small-ish game, right? And there's only so
Yeah.
much to
Measure 2 ounces correctly.
Oh, this will be fun. Do you want to go get more things to put in it?
Nope, it's good.
Okay, cool. Do you want to do a 3 for 3?
Sure.
Okay. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to?
You go first.
I'm either the bounty hunter, the noble, or the artist.
Alright, I'm either the artist, the gossip, or the empath.
That's I've not used it.
Just
And
going bounty hunter.
if I am the balloonist, I saw Majora Night 1.
Okay, interesting.
So
Alrighty.
those. What about you? Anything you're willing to share on those two? If
Yeah, if I'm Philo, I have not used my ability, and if I'm balloonist, I saw TC the other night.
Okay. TC. So TC at balloonist. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, like I said, we can expand, I guess, as time goes on here. But
Yeah.
He's
All right,
playing
cool.
it so like,
Yes.
we can. Let's just be chill, man. Let's just be chill.
Should I begin?
Yeah, sure. What?
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, I'm either the artist, the gossip, or the empath.
I am either.
Claim, I guess. Like I said, it's just, I was telling Blake it's a small-ish game here, so I mean,
Yeah.
gotta get to, get to the bottom of it quicker. But
Yeah.
the two I gave Blake, the same two I'll give you. Either the balloonist or the philo.
The balloonist or the philo.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I am either the bounty hunter or the artist.
Bounty hunter
Mhm.
or artist.
Yeah.
Have you used a question? I mean, I don't think you've used a question yet. I don't even know if you've spent, I guess, enough
No,
time to
wouldn't
go back.
have. But I do need to ask
um,
Peter a rules clarification question I just now thought of.
But okay,
So I'm
cool.
gonna go do
Yeah,
that.
Higgs, we
All right,
have
and you don't
a
want to share
poppy
any
grower
diner,
in play.
this person's evil ping. Do you?
Welcome, Higgs.
What?
Good to see you.
If you're a bounty hunter, then you have an evil.
Oh, I've been saying that wrong. I meant to say huntsman, not bounty hunter. No, huntsman.
Gotcha.
I need to correct that. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Sure. Splendid.
Hello.
Hello, I
Oh,
have a
she-
clarification
Hello.
question.
Hi.
Hi, I'm considering playing the pixie who saw the poppy grower. And so I'm asking you, if I do that and the poppy grower dies, but I'm successfully mad about being the poppy grower, then we have a second life. But I don't think that's a good idea either, because the town would just figure out that the evil team would come kill me next. So I think that's a bad idea. So I don't know what I'm asking you in this 3 for 3. I have no plan. All right, thanks. Bye.
Goodbye.
Gong.
Sorry.
Yeah, great.
Mm-hmm.
Nominations are open.
Are we doing gossips out loud, or are we keeping those to just chat?
You can. I prefer out loud. It's more likely I'll hear it.
Okay. Blake gossips that an outsider is in play.
Okay.
Fate gossips that the evil team is on the upper half of the circle.
Upper half
Including or-
for 7 would mean
Like, from majority to crash.
okay. And the whole evil team, or just a member of the evil team?
A member.
TC gossips that it is a Legion game.
Majora also gossips that it is a Legion game.
Yenza gossips that there's 2 outsiders in play.
Blake gossips he's the Joker, baby.
I'm sorry, you don't have any scars, so that must be false.
I do. On my forehead. It's hard
Oh,
to see.
you want to know how I got these scars?
Right.
I rifled myself. Like,
Also, Fate and Sewa, when I talked, just to clarify something, when I talked to Crash earlier and gave him 3 for 3s, I realized I was saying the wrong thing. I gave you a 3 for 3 that's not one of mine, and I just need to tomorrow probably clarify, just fix the list I gave you. You'll
and
understand the mix-up when I tell you.
never mind.
Uh-huh.
Forget about it.
Any nominations?
I haven't really learned much.
Do we have a role that's already been used for
I was gonna say,
Vortox
is there
fodder?
like one starting info or anything like that?
Bless you.
Any
Thank
spent
you.
abilities for a Vortox kill?
Ooh, we should.
Good type of Vortox.
Good dead body on the board.
Are nominations open?
They are.
Fate nominates Blake.
You
Fate
would.
nominates Blake. Tell us about it.
This is a Vortox game. We need to get a kill, and if anyone's gonna be the Vortox, it's Blake. So let's just go ahead and.
Blake,
The Tony created this world.
Blake, your reply.
I will say that I am not a good kill at all. In fact, I believe that I would be a very important role to keep on the board for at least the next 2 nights, and then we can kill me. But I need to collect more information. I'm a pretty important information role. That's a pretty good indicator as to the importance of me staying in the game. I think that we should put some of these hands down.
Indicators.
4 votes would put Blake on the block.
That I'm a really good. I mean, I don't want to hard claim my role night 1 TC.
Yeah. It's a 7-person town, though.
I mean, yeah.
3 is not enough.
I think it's also from him.
Any other nominations?
Blake nominates Fate.
Blake nominates Fate.
You
Tell us about
would.
it.
I mean, I just think that it's only right. So because she nominated me for no reason, and it's a Vortox game, and if anybody's going to be big bad, it could be her. Bloodthirsty over there.
Fate, your reply.
Okay, I'm thirsty, not bloodthirsty. Thank you very much. And number 2, I'm the Joker, baby. 3, I gave my reasoning why we needed to get you out, so there was for no reason. But I am also a bad kill, and I can explain to those that I
Somebody call
trust.
Matt
Which is
Hack.
not-
4 votes.
You're a bad
will
kill,
put
a
Fate
likely
on
story.
the block.
Sewa. Sewa.
Well,
I am actually a really bad kill. That's gonna mess everything up.
but we need to kill for the Vortox.
You need to go for
I
the
wanted
Vortox.
to kill Blake.
3 is not enough.
I wanted to kill Blake too.
Why?
We need Vortox.
Okay, my role is
He's better
not
than you.
good to kill.
Someone needs to nominate. You Blake can't.
TC, our 3 for 3s tomorrow, you'll realize why I'm
Crash.
not a good kill.
Crash will nominate Yenza.
Crash nominates
Why?
Yenza. Tell us about it.
In the 2s that I got from Yenza, 1 is something that could be resolved before the end of day today, and the other I don't think is her role because she misclaimed it. So
Because I was what?
because you
Sorry.
misclaimed it.
Yeah.
P. Tony, did we not have enough to nominate Fate? Or put
There were 3 on Fate. Yenza,
Wow,
your reply.
TC.
I gave him bounty hunter, noble, and artist, but I got bounty hunter wrong because I just said the wrong thing. I would be claiming
Oh.
huntsman instead, and that's what I was clarifying. Like in my mind, a bounty hunter and a huntsman are the same thing. So without really reading, I just said the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
She's
For
the bounty
clarification, I did not give Noble. We did 2s,
4 votes will put
Oh,
Yenza
well.
on the block.
which I guess also would be a 1-1.
That would, yeah, if
Fine,
that's what I
fine.
was, I'd be happy to die, but I'm not the noble.
She's happy to die. You hear that?
5
what I
is
heard, too.
enough. Any other nominations?
Wow. I just want you to know that I really, really wanted Blake to die. I think that Blake is the balloonist, and I think that would have been a good kill, in my mind. I assume he's the balloonist because he gossiped that there's an outsider. So
Yeah,
like,
somebody had claimed balloonist to me. Somebody in a 2 for 2
Oh,
or 3 for
okay.
3 claimed a balloonist and goon. Which
Well,
is
I'm
an
just
outsider
saying.
role,
I'm just
a role
saying.
that
I
adds
would have.
something.
I was pushing for that. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. Blake dying. That's what. Fate,
Throwing me under the bus.
I wouldn't
She
even
wanted
wanted
to throw
you to
me
die.
under the
I
bus.
didn't want this.
Typical Yenza.
All right. Any other nominations? Closing in 5.
Should have voted on Fate. That was my bad.
Wow. The consensus is
All
I
right.
should have killed Thane.
Nominations
Gone,
are
gone.
closed. Yenza is executed and dies.
And dies.
Good job, guys. Good game. Good game.
Alright. Hey, I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Speed run, speed run,
We
speed
won.
run, speed run.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Quickest game ever.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. Good
Hey,
job.
you
Good
guys
job.
wanted to kill me.
So, Yenz,
Yeah.
were you guys nervous about a
Can I do it again?
Vortox? There was indeed a Vortox in play. You found her. There was also a poppy grower. That was thy fate. Who was preventing Yenza from finding her teammate, Crash, who nominated her.
Oh, this makes me even happier, honestly. Never mind, take it back. This is amazing.
Sarah was the empath who learned a 0 on her 2 neighbors because of the Vortox. Blake was the balloonist who learned one name. That one name was Tasty Cakes, the artist who never used his ability. And that leaves the outsider that Blake added, which was the drunk who thought he was the huntsman. That was the town.
I asked Majora about a huntsman.
He was a drunk, though.
Well,
No, but
that
he thought
was,
he was the huntsman.
quite a
I'm
game.
off to a riveting
And
start.
didn't tell me.
Well,
Good job,
That was
Joe.
great. Yenza, I was indeed the balloonist, yes.
Yeah.
Goodbye, you two!
Goodbye.
Bye.